Assalamualaikum, dear students. Welcome. Welcome to all of you in my today's English online class, and also welcome to our Milestone College. Dear students, you know that from the very beginning you are attending your online classes because our college authority is very much concerned about your study, and I hope all of you are utilizing your time so effectively. Today, with you, I am Jannatul Firdaus, lecturer, Department of English, Milestone College. Dear students, today I am going to discuss with you about certain lesson from English first paper. And here is the Unit 6 from your English first paper, and you can see the title of the unit, that is Our Neighbors. And today I am going to discuss about Lesson 4. And now you are seeing that the title of the Lesson 4, that is India, Unity in Diversity. Before discussing about the passage, dear students, I would like to mention something. Our country, Bangladesh, is mostly surrounded by India. And you know that India is the largest country in South Asia regarding its size and population. And in today's lesson, we are going to discuss about its population and its geographical area, and also tourist attraction, and another one is historical incidents, and so on. Let's start reading the passage. Dear students, here is the starting of our passage from Lesson 4. India is our closest neighbor. It is the largest among South Asian countries. In fact, India is the 7th largest country in the world with an area of 32,87,590 square kilometers. Dear students, the information is very much important for your question. India is the 7th largest country, and another one is its area about 32,87,590 square kilometers. After that, you have found India is bounded by the Indian Ocean on the south, the Arabian Sea on the west, and the Bay of Bengal on the east. That means it comes about its geographical area. After that, we are seeing that it is bordered by Pakistan to the west, China, Nepal, and Bhutan to the north, and Bangladesh and Myanmar to the east. After that, you are saying India is the world's second most populous country after China. Its population is around 1.5 billion. New Delhi is the capital of India, and about 13 million people live in the city. Now comes with the population. So you have to memorize certainly about the population of India, and that is the population of India is around 1.5 billion. And another most important information is New Delhi is the capital. So what is the capital of India? You know that, New Delhi. And its people, 13 million people live in the city. That means in the capital. Come to the next. India is a land of ancient civilization. The social, economic, and cultural diversity. Dear students, what does it mean, diversity? Here are some keywords that I have highlighted already. You are seeing diversity means variety or different kinds. So what? Economic and cultural diversity of this vast country is the result of invasions by different races in the process of history. Dear students, from this passage, we are knowing another information about historical information. And Indian history begins with the birth of Indus Valley civilization and the coming of the Aryans. During this period, Aryan culture flourished in this part of the world. So from this passage, we have understood that, and I want to inform you, in the history of India, people from different origins came and settled in different times. So here is the indication about the line. Now comes with vocabulary. Here I have mentioned some vocabularies that we have already read in the first passage. That is, first one is neighbor. So what does it mean, neighbor? Person living next door. After that, you are saying bordered. That means boundary. Ancient. So what does it mean? What is the synonymous word, or what we can understand by what? Belonging. Ancient means belonging to the very distant past. That means quite past. It tells about quite past. Diversity means variety or different kinds. And lastly, we can see flourish. We have read the word in our passage. So we have to know about the certain meaning about flourish. So what does it mean? Flourish means develop rapidly or successfully. Dear students, now we'll read about the civilization of India. The 5th century saw the unification of India under Ashok. So what does it mean, the word unification? I have highlighted some important words. We have to know it. Okay. So unification means togetherness. And after that, who is Ashok? Ashok was a great emperor, Indian emperor, who ruled almost all Indian subcontinent of India. And it is in his time that Buddhism spread in many parts of Asia. That means during the reign of Ashoka, Buddhism spread in many parts of Asia. In the 8th century, Islam came to India. So this is the certain time when Islam established in India for the first time, and by the 11th century, it had firmly established itself. What does it mean, firmly? That means strongly, very determined way, or strongly established itself. In 1206, Qutbuddin Aibak founded the Delhi Sultanate. That means this is the time 1206 Qutbuddin Aibak founded his ruling power in India. After that, we are seeing this was finally succeeded by the Mughal Emperor in 1526. That means Mughal captured India in this time. In 1526, Mughal captured India and they established their political unity also. So we are reading, this was finally succeeded by the Mughal Emperor in 1526, under which India once again achieved a large measure of political unity. It was in the 17th century that the Europeans came to India. So from this, the question may come in this way: how did Europeans establish their regional state in India? Okay, now after reading the passage, you can get the answer. This coincided with the disintegration of the Mughal Empire. So this coincided. Coincided means occurring or happening at the same time. Okay, and disintegration means division or divided of the Mughal Empire, paving the way for the supremacy of the English. That means the disintegration of, because of the disintegration of the Mughal Empire, British got the chance to control the India. After that, the French, the Dutch, the Portuguese, who were vying. So what does it mean? What does it mean, vying? Vying means challenging or engage themselves in competition, who were vying with each other to gain control of India. So this part about the colonial rule of India. Now comes with some vocabularies from the passage we have read. First one is unification. Unification, the synonym word is merger or togetherness. Firmly means strongly. And coincided means, we have read already, coincided means occur at the same time. Disintegration means fragmentation or division. And lastly, we are reading vying. So vying means competition. Dear students, we are reading about the largest country, that is India, and we have read about something, the colonial rule for India. The English emerged as the victors. in 1774, Warren Hastings was appointed the first Governor General of India by the East India Company. In 1876, Queen Victoria was given the title Empress of India by the British Parliament, and India came under the British rule. So what we have seen from the passage, and the information is so important, my dear students. You have to memorize for answering the question, these sentences. The British ruled India for nearly 200 years. So the information, the British ruled India for nearly 200 years. The information is so important for your MCQ question. This period was marked by India's struggle for independence. So this period, that means 200 years, this period are so important for their achieving independence. Through a series of heroic and patriotic movements to restore freedom, India got its independence in 1947. So we have known about the Independence Day or Independence Year of India, that is 1947. Then comes with the cultural activity of Indian people. The culture of India is one of the oldest and the most unique in the world. There is amazing cultural diversity throughout the country. So people have tendency to create different type of cultural activity or they have a tendency to participate in different type of cultural activity. The South, the North and the Northeast have their own distinct cultures. The word distinct means definite, certain, and almost every state has carved out its own cultural distinction. There is hardly any culture in the world that is as varied, as unique as India. So what we have understood from the line, so the activity of cultural programs are so varied or so different from other countries. There are 17 major languages and 844 dialects used by the people of India. That means the word means dialect means a particular form of language. So dear students, you have understood and you have got the information about different types of cultural information about the people of India. Now we will learn about the tourist attraction about the country of India. India is a tourist delight. The Taj Mahal, Fatehpur Sikri, the Qutub Minar and the Red Fort are a few of the many wonders which attract people from all over the world. So these are the places by which people attract most. So they want to visit there. The country of the mountains, valleys, deserts, rivers and lakes offer the richness of a mini world with a single country. That means the natural scenery of mountains, valleys, deserts, rivers are so attractive for others. The Nilgiri mountains, hill stations like Ooty and Darjeeling and the temples of South India, Ajanta and Ellora caves are the places one can explore India. So, dear students, you just try to guess. So, what are the variation are prevailing in the country of India? Now comes with some vocabulary we have read already. That is, first one is emerged. The word emerged means come out. Next, patriotic. We all know about the word, I think so. Patriotic means nationalist. Distinct, that means certain, very certain or definite. After that, dialect. The word dialect means, I have already told you, the dialect means local language or a particular form of language. After the temples. So temples means building used for worship. Students, now we have come to the end of our today's class. Truly speaking, this was a very nice moment with you. And I think all of my students have understood properly the passage about the country India. So dear students, thanks a lot for being with me. Allah Hafiz.